Hello to all of you, and thanks for watching. This is episode 26 of SKEncore, and this week we will recap the request hour along with all the announcements we got. I'm Chris, and joining me today are Nick.
Hey.
Will. And Jeff.
Yep.
As I mentioned, we will talk about the request hour later in the discussion topic, but we got some news out of it, starting with probably the best news for some of us out here, which would be Kaotan's graduation announcement. Can you imagine how Will is doing backflips all the time since now?
Yeah, actually, recently she's not even the one bothering me the most, because it's as long as I'm not watching Team K2 stages, I don't see her that much. It's easy to keep her on other contents.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's still a good news.
Yeah, I watched the announcement, and it was so annoying in my opinion, because she was just loud, shouting around and all this. So, they're nice. I mean, it's for her, but they're nicer ways for such announcements.
It's K2 members graduating, so yeah, good news for the for the poor young girls in K2, because like the second lady, she got promoted in K2, but she's not going to be performing that much.
It's like
you mean
first I reset. Yeah. It's like she said during the MC, "Can you please all graduate so we can perform?"
In the request hour, it was Yuzuki and Aeli. They said they were graduating, so
it's a good start. Yeah.
But sorry, I didn't watch it.
Suda next on the list?
No, K2 members. A lot of them need to go.
Sorry, hold on. About Kaotan's graduate, you said it was annoying. I didn't watch it.
Yeah.
What? Like, tell me about it.
She was just shouting around. Okay. I'm Kaotan. I'm graduating, and by the way, it's not a lie. And I'm finally quitting, and just shouting all the time.
Okay.
That's on Twitter. You can watch
character.
it. Yeah, it's totally. On the next day, we got some more very nice announcements. Mostly nice, I guess. First of all, the 9th generation was announced, which is good since we have no Kenkyusei at this point.
Yeah.
So.
Well, there's an age limit.
Yep.
From 11 to 20 years old.
Yeah. So Nick, you gotta fake your ID.
Yeah, that's
what?
You gotta fake your ID.
Yeah.
that's surprising, because if you look at the FGN, like the most popular ones are all over 20. So
exactly.
That's weird.
I find that a bit weird, considering how much luck we were just talking about. I think last episode or the other one, how much how kind of successful the the older new generation members are.
Yeah, but I guess they want some members to stay longer.
Oh yeah, of course, but it's just it's a bit.
Also, it's nice. You have to live. Of course, you have to live in Japan, but they didn't say you have to be Japan.
That leaves someone out.
Yeah, too bad I can't go.
Yeah. Please leave her out.
I'm talking about.
I kind of wanted her to get into HKT to
for the third time.
She didn't manage to get into HKT.
Yeah.
Well, now they put a barrier up for her, saying you have to live in Japan. So she's gonna beg her dad to move.
By the way, the application period is already running.
But
when is it over?
4th of November.
On November,
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if it's like the end of the auditions, or it's like the end of like the showroom and stuff.
No, it's the application period.
End of application. Yeah.
Because that's very long, right? At most.
Yeah, it's quite long. It's quite long.
They started right on the day they announced it, so I guess they made it longer, so we have time.
It's not that long usually, no? Can't remember, but it seems like a long time.
I didn't follow the previous so closely. I mean, it leaves Nick enough time to go to the hospital and make some necessary changes and.
Yeah. Well, by the way, about the 4th of November, that's one of the proposed handshake dates. For when your handshakes. I mean, it says that exceptions end on at midnight basically, but I'm wondering if they would do anything at that handshake event for that.
Yeah.
Because we wouldn't get like the QC for like January or February or next year. That's so far away.
Yeah.
Because you've got the application, then you've got the showroom stuff, and
Well, they don't have to do showroom, but I think they would.
Yeah, I think like the showroom auditions is a very good idea. So I hope they still continue to do so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea too. But I mean, like, there's nothing for you to. If they really wanted, they could do it really quick. Like, okay, boom.
There's enough. Yeah, but there's enough members that they're not in a huge hurry to recruit more.
Yeah.
The only thing helping them is the KenQC stage. Like now there's no more KenQC, and like they've changed that so anyone can kind of be in it.
They can continue this one.
That's kind of the only thing. Kind of.
All the stages we want it.
Yeah.
To see some younger sisters joining. I've had good experiences recently with Mio and Moika.
Indeed. Okay, then the next news, we got promotions from the remaining KenQC, which means Yuzuki to S, which was kind of expected, Negai to E, and then of course the draftees to their respective teams, which was really fast in my opinion. Like, they I guess they didn't want to leave for draftees back in, so they just promote one.
It kind of makes sense to me I mean, I think the only reason they really would have held them back would be to just be like, oh, well, we've held other people back, therefore we will hold you back. But I mean, performance-wise and everything, and handshake-wise, some of them seem to be okay, so I'm not too worried.
Yeah, and I'm just happy that Negai is not an S. So
fuck off.
I mean, Negai was always going to go to E. It was either like she was graduating or she was going E. It was written from the start, really. But
I wonder if Aina had stayed like 1 month longer, if she would been promoted or not.
Like,
well, she has to probably. Oh, come on! You think that? Come on! That's like that's asking for someone to kill themselves on stage. You really think?
Pretty much.
No, come on! Like, you're the only kinky. Like, no. They would have promoted her.
Yeah.
Because, but I mean,
if she killed herself on stage, maybe for once she would have a reaction.
But I think they really wanted to promote everyone, but like form needed to be promoted, really.
Yeah.
Like, I have to see, but like really, like Negai just like, recently I can see like on stage she's just like looking around and looking scared, and you can see like she's not.
What I'm kind of surprised
at all.
Yeah.
No.
What me surprised was like they have like 2 of these big announcements on request hours. So I'm kind of wondering what are they doing for the anniversary itself. Usually we get at least some announcement there, and we have all the possible candidates now gone, except maybe for a shuffle, but I don't believe in that.
Yeah, we're gonna get another concert in November probably.
Yeah, okay, concert announcement.
Yeah.
Maybe,
They could have like launched the auditions earlier, and then you could have like got the things you say for the anniversary.
Yeah, or announce the. They could even announce the applications at the anniversary. I mean, it's like 2 weeks more or less, and the applications until November, so they could have.
Yeah, because like when they announced, we talked about it last time, but yeah, like I thought they announced the request hour like just to do like announcements, but yeah, just do it like 3 weeks before the anniversary. It's super weird.
Yeah, and of course we didn't mention it, but Mori Hiriko wasn't promoted, but we will talk about this later. They just said on stage that it's due because she wants to study, and so she wasn't promoted.
Yeah, Yuasa was saying that he was going to. They were in talks.
Yeah, they were in talk. Like people were saying like she didn't want to get promoted, but yeah, that's not what they said.
Yeah. And for the last announcement, the revival stage.
Best announcement.
Yep. So we get 3 stages. One is Seifu Kunome, one is Ramne no Mikata, and one is Teotsu Nagara for one day each, or one performance each, at beginning of October. And on Seifu Kunome is on, or it used to be on 28th of September, but I think they moved it to 1st of October, I'm not sure. Anyway, 2nd of October is Teotsu Nagara, and 3rd is Ramne no Mikata.
And it's so weird too, because that's like a week like before the anniversary, not even a week before the anniversary.
Before the anniversary. It's like 4th and 5th is anniversary.
I mean, we can maybe talk about the lineup, because I mean, maybe like half the lineup like didn't perform those stages at all.
Yeah,
so it's pretty much a whole new stage to learn just after Request Hour, when they like, I'm pretty sure the members like at hard times.
Members have performed some of the songs. Like I'm sure every member has performed Teotsu Nagara, for example.
Yeah,
it's not like these are entirely new songs, except maybe.
I think quite a lot of K2 is used to Lamine. Like a lot of them did perform it.
Yeah, and for example,
K2 because K2 is not graduating, so I was watching and pretty much for Lamune it's old K2 members and a few.
I mean, II has never performed it, but she performed the songs by herself quite often, so there should be no problem. And S or the Seifu Kunome is mostly S members, or a couple of S members who of course performed it, and then Suda and so on who also have experience in it.
Like for example, pretty much all the 8th gen, for example, they didn't perform any of those stages, so it's new stuff for them. Yeah. And really, the real like, I'm super happy for the revival. I was watching a showroom. Yuki-chan did a showroom after Request Hour, so we did pretty much a karaoke in this like song pretty much every SKE songs.
This one,
with Yuka pretty much to a D1. And like listening to the old stages was like super nostalgic, and man, I really, really, really want to see those stages again. So it's just going to be one perf each, but it's going to be like super good.
I'm kind of happy about this because I don't need to see another 2 years of Seifu Kunome. I mean, the stage is nice, but not nice enough for another 2 years.
And I wouldn't say anything like for like to get Teotsu Nagara again in Team E, like. I would be like super happy.
Yeah, for all those stages, I like usually the main songs and song quite a lot, but there are always units I don't like. And I like the current. I mean, K2 is bad at the moment too, so there I don't care. But
yeah, and just listening like back to all the songs, it's like the 3 stages are like so good.
They really are. Yeah, I was actually pretty happy, but there was a bit of confusion at first. Because I don't think anyone was really clear if they were only going to be for one day or forever.
Yeah.
And then we found out they would only be there for one day. So I was a bit worried.
Yeah, USA announced revival stages. And
so we're like,
nothing else. And a few days after we got the dates. Yeah. And then the lineup like 2 or 3 days ago, I think.
Yeah.
Indeed.
So I just saw like the Kaho is not in any team, so I'm pretty sad. I wanted to see her into Nagara, but and Yukina, for example, they're not there.
Okay, then let's go for the next news, which is the Tokai Radio Kanshasai or something.
Should we talk about the news, the announcement we didn't get?
Which one?
Anniversary concert.
Yeah, maybe at the anniversary itself.
It's my last hope. If
by the way,
announce it at the anniversary, it's over.
You know how long we've been going about this? We were saying this last year. Oh, maybe they'll announce something for next year for Nagoya Dome, and then this year, January of this year, we were like, okay, maybe it'll be this year. Maybe it'll be at Saitama Super Arena. I don't know. Maybe it'll be at Gaishi Hall. I don't know. We just keep moving it on and on and on. So yeah,
it's so weird. Like pretty much on the Matome article, it was pretty much all the comments were like, okay, but what about the concert? But, like,
yeah,
that's so weird. But
what are you gonna do?
Yeah, wait. It's like waiting for stages.
Especially, we needed to. We need the concert to give the message to Suda, Soda, Bamina, etc. that it's okay now. They can graduate. The 10 years passed already. Right?
It happened. Bye. You can go. Yeah.
And Soda is like bringing some money, so I don't care. But yeah, some of the others need to go.
Yep.
Oof.
Okay, then
Jeff. Oof.
I mean, K2's pretty bad. It's pretty bad because every time like they have the need, like every time they do a promotion, okay, we have to promote someone in K2, but pretty much they know they're not going to be performing.
Yeah.
Like, so that's like so. At
that's
least
there's
there's
station guards for.
Yeah. Because some of them wouldn't be performing at all.
Hey, look, Jeff. I'm gonna buy a ticket for Shiba Rinka and tell her that you're fighting for her.
Yeah, it's too late for her. Like, she got promoted, so she's not leaving anytime soon.
No. That's why you're fighting for her. You want her to get a.
Recently, you're talking more often about a Shiba Rinka than Churi.
And she's in Tewo Tsunagi Koen too, so I'm pretty pissed about that.
I saw that. I was like, hey,
we've got Linka and the guy. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway.
Yeah, Nick, tell us about your. I think you went to the.
Yeah, I did. I was there with our friend Andrew, and so I watched. So this was the 2000. It was a little special thing for Tokai Radio, for their 2000th episode of Ichi Tasichu and Nijanayo.
Yeah.
So it was in Oasis 21, right?
Yeah.
Next to Sunshine. And you actually needed a ticket. Like, they actually announced it before where you needed a ticket to go, like, sit down near, like, the stage. But you needed to mail them. And anyway, they didn't announce the members. So I'm like, oh, Maya probably won't be there. I'm not going to go. But anyway, she ended up being there along with some other members we won't name. So I went there, but I kind of was like above. Anyway, it was kind of hard to see from far, but it was kind of nice. It was really funny because like they actually had a big screen, you know, like those screens for like people people who are further away where you're supposed to see. The screen was actually smaller than like the stage itself, so there was no more to it. Yeah. Anyway, they did some songs, and so even though it was like supposed to be a radio thing, like they were like, oh, it's a public recording for Nijanayo and whatever. And obviously it wasn't Nijanayo. Well, it was for the show, but they had a bunch of members. Way too many. I'm not going to name them all. And they did a set list. So they did, we had the SK Overture as usual. And then they start with Mushiki no Yo. And then they did Jinigatsu Kangaroo. And we're like, yay. And then they introduced themselves. Then they did Pario. And we had one MC. So they did some little MC about, they had to like make an appeal using a word and like make a little gesture when saying a word. You know those like things where it's like they give you like a word to do and an express and like a feeling you have to do. Like, oh, say this way. And my favorite one was Kuma-chan, who had to look like she was taking a shit, but like not like. So that was funny. And yeah, so I remember I had to do something. And then we had Koi no Onawa, so a song just for me. They performed just for me. And then there was another one, another MC segment where there were other members who were like talking about, basically, I was like, oh, Kautan's leaving, blah, blah, blah. You announced it yesterday, whatever, the request hour now. Let's have your co-highs talk bad about you. And Maya was like, oh, I hate you. And like, everyone else was kind of shitting on her. So yeah, I know that was like a little MC. Then we had Okidoki. We had another MC, but it was really, really bad. They just brought on these old men. And they announced, they had some announcements like, oh, we have some really cool things to announce you. So of course, people weren't really expecting much, but they're having another public recording, the 30th, in Toyota Stadium, but we don't know who's there. On the 8th, we have something else at Kanayama, but I don't know, something with the police. And and then we ended with Nakama no Uta, and that was it. And Irie number 1 appeared there as a guest. Well, she didn't appear on the show, but she was backstage as a guest.
Okay. Yeah.
So a little event, nothing much.
Yeah, on the next day we got the announcement we feared that would come, or at least, I guess we feared it would come. We knew it would come.
Yeah, pretty much like for the.
We knew it would come. I didn't share it that much.
Yeah.
For the last pretty much graduation, it's pretty much the same thing every time. We've got like some Kenkyusei not participating in anything. Pretty much she's graduating. So yeah, that's like I don't understand how they announced it. So like 2 days before the request hour, they said she wasn't going to be in it for studies. Like okay, it's during the weekend, so it's pretty weird already. But so she's not in request hour. Then on Sunday they announced the promotions, and USA say okay. So we thought about it with Licolin, and we are like actually on ongoing talk about if she wants to be promoted or not. Pretty much at that time, everyone knows she's going to graduate, right? Then they wait 2 days to announce on blog, she's graduating for studies. Yeah, no shit. Like what? That's so stupid. Like when she was in like participating in request hour, like already she knew she was graduating. So so stupid.
Yep. Also, she said on Nanagogo that's highly unlikely that she will get on graduation stage.
Yeah, because like same thing, she's graduating end of the month. So in a week she's gone. So she's got I think 2 handshake left. Yeah. And she's gone. So that's yep.
Yeah, it's a bit sad.
Wait,
I was kind of hoping to see her more.
She's graduating what, the 30th?
Yeah.
How many days are there? Okay. She's doing
on the day of the request hour.
Yeah.
And okay.
Yeah, because the 13th is don't even remember if it's SKE or AKB, but it's
handshake on the 30th. Tomorrow's an AKB handshake. Okay.
Yeah. It's too bad actually because she was like the most popular amongst the remaining Kenkyusei, but
yeah.
You know what's well, I'm not gonna say it's really not funny, but when I went, I'll talk about this later. But when I was drinking with the Maya fan, actually a lot of Maya Oshis were like getting into Rikurin. I don't know why, but there were just a lot of people who were going to handshakes apparently. And everyone brought their tickets, and they were like, "Oh, what are we gonna do with these now?"
Yeah.
So it's funny. Like same thing would happen with Ayaha, where a lot of people had tickets and bye.
Yeah. Okay. On the 20th, we got finally a release date for the spring concerts. It will be the 3rd of October. So hopefully we can talk about this also pretty soon. I mean, we talked about them before, but I think we could talk about them again when the DVD's out and we watched it.
Because which concert is that?
It's the Saitama and the 2 Gaishi concerts.
Okay, yeah, there were no like events or nothing. It was just just random concerts. Yeah,
very nice concerts. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna watch it immediately and try to spot me. At least my panel lights. It's something I have to do. But
yeah, I have to watch it because Maya told me I have to buy it to see her do Kareno Station.
Yeah, so buy it.
No, I'm not gonna buy that. Are you crazy?
Maya told you to buy it.
No, she didn't tell me to buy it. She said to look at it.
Okay, then. Well, speaking of Maya, tell us about the her show at the theater.
Yeah, so this was. I'm not. I don't want to hype stuff up and always say like, oh, this was the best event I've ever been to. But it was a very good event. It was one of the best events I've been to. So this event was for so before the SKEncore, the members make up pledges. To say like if I get this rank or above, I will do this.
Yeah.
So I remember Ochan said that. Remember we were like if she gets number 1, she'd visit a random fan. Like she'd just go to a random fan's house. Anyway, so some members had a little fun with it. Maya had a very very easy thing to achieve. So it was just ranking it at all. So top 100. That she would have a public recording of her show at the SK Theater. So obviously she accomplished that. So it had been a while. Like this event took a long time to actually materialize. We had been talking about it for months, and Maya had really no idea when it was going to happen. She just knew that it was going to happen. Anyway, so it was kind of expected that it would happen, and because this was the second public recording of her show. The first one was earlier this year. I think it was this year in Tokyo. Or it could have been the end of last year, but it was with Lala as the guest. So anyway, so this time was at the SK Theater. So there was one section for you to get a ticket earlier, like outside the ticket center, but they really only picked. Basically, it was such a fake raffle. They're like, oh, we're giving random tickets. It's going to be totally, it's going to be a lottery. But please enter the name that you send your messages with on the show. And clearly, and they just took like all the top fans. Well, not all of them, but they clearly, some of the fans who give a lot of money got really lucky with that, and they got to sit in the front row. So I don't think that was entirely fair. Anyway, so I got in and I was in the back, near the back left, and it was funny because our entire gang was just in the back of the theater. So like we're just like one gang of her. Like I'm not gonna say her, but whatever. We're all there, and we're just waiting for the show to begin. And Uno, the guy who's in charge of Planet's channel, the guy who's at radio, the guy who appears sometimes at Zero Position, he just comes down and sits next to one of us. Oh yeah. And we're like, hey, aren't you Uno? And then like everyone like every little head in the theater, just like everyone gets up and looks at him. So yeah, anyway, it was a nice little show. It was basically, it was a live recording, so not always the most interesting thing, but they did bring, they did bring some things to make it more interesting. So they had a guest, and Maya made us guess which guest was going to appear. She's like, oh, try and guess. And every DD was just shouting their other favorite member's name, like, oh, Ochan, or Nakano Airi, or whatever.
Kuma Naki.
I yelled, that was me. And she's like, nope, they're not appearing. She heard me. And and it was funny because someone said, oh, Airi is gonna appear, and she's like, oh no, Airi won't be appearing. And 2 seconds later, Airi comes out. And yeah, anyway, so they brought her in because it was her birthday that day. And Maya never really, they're both 72 members, and they never really had any work together. So she was like, "Oh, let's do something together." And I really liked Airi there. She, Airi's a good MC kind of person. She's funny. She's like a strong personality, right? So it was a nice little dynamic. They did 4 songs. So actually, the first song, not the best song to do, but I expected it. So it was Matsumura Labu, Sugawara Labu. To start off with, I know Will. But Maya was really sad about doing it. She didn't like doing it because she fucked up some things. I couldn't notice because the song is so bad anyway. I didn't even recognize that she made mistakes. But she went backstage and she changed costume real quick, and then she brought out her trophy. So actually, I didn't realize how long it took for them to get their trophies, but Maya got that trophy that day. So that's pretty crazy. That
really,
and Airi hasn't gotten her trophy yet. So members take a very long time.
When I went to a handshake a month ago, now the trophy next to her actually.
I think members I think it goes by like Senbatsu members would get it faster. Maybe I don't know. I have no idea how they distribute it. But it was weird because, Maya would be in the next batch if we follow that logic. So, and I'm like, fuck, Airi, you're going to have to wait till next year to get it, if at this rate. So I have no idea how they do that. Because I assume they just ship it to the theater, right? Because they don't have an agency or anything.
Yeah.
Anyway, so so they did that song. Then they did Temo Demo Namida, which I liked. It was very good. Then they did, at the very end, they did... Okamito Pride, and then they did Hokago Race. So 4 songs, which was quite a lot, actually. So 3 of them with Ari, 1 by herself. And it was just a lot of fun. And then I got drunk.
Yeah, which was fun. Which made lots of fun for us.
Yeah.
So yeah.
With the other DDs.
Yeah. We
apparently I wasn't. The next day I got messages saying that I wouldn't shut up about Naki.
Yeah.
So
you said you marry her.
With the other DDs, I didn't know you're in Japan, Jeff.
Hey, it was your first time in the theater, Jeff, huh?
But yeah, I assume I'm a DD. I'm not fighting anyone.
Yeah. Okay. Then we talked already about the the members for the revival stages, and today is the announcement for the iCabu event, for the prelims. Like they had the first day results before, and now they have the midterms, and so far it looks pretty nice. I think the currently highest ranking, we don't know about Zenbatsu yet, even though it should be announced actually. Yeah, I see. But
in 3 hours or something like that.
What's that? Yeah.
I think it's 7 p.m. tonight.
Okay, then it's not yet announced. So, except for Zenbatsu, the next ranking members would be Ai on 22, O-chan on 26, and Mipopo on 28. We only have a few, actually. We have 7 members from SKE participating at all, so it's not too many. Yes, Martin on 48. And the rest is pretty low. The top 16, we got a song and a music video, so the fans worked in there. I was thinking if she would do, if she should do Passion for You or iCabu, so she asked everyone to do iCabu because there you get an MV.
Yeah, but she asked her fans, but we have a fan here who's not even helping her.
I'm doing my best. I'm sending her all my the in-game currency all the day.
All right.
I can't participate in the event itself, but I can send her the in-game currency all the time. Because it has the minimum level of 30 to participate, and I just started playing this game and have no idea how it works, so I'm not getting that.
You could have, so okay. I guess you don't like Yoshi enough to pay money to help her. That's okay.
Well, I saved the money to see her.
It's okay. I mean, some of us
there's 108 members participating, and they only announced up to 80.
Yeah.
So actually, there's so we don't know about the 16 Senbatsu, and the 28 members were out. The only SKE that we didn't see the rank between 17 and 80 is Machi. So,
I think she didn't rank in the first day results either, so I wouldn't expect her to be in the top 16.
So it's likely that she's Kengai. She's
And last but not least, today we had the Junkan event. I didn't watch it, so tell us how it did end.
For SK, it ended pretty quickly actually. So it was in a venue in somewhere in Tokyo. Not like the usual ones where they are in the middle with the audience all around. This one was a classic layout. Yeah. They had some members to comment actually, like Senbatsu members from the SKEncore 2x2. So for the first quarter, we had Obamina and Nao commenting. Ijiri was the judge as usual. And so for SK teams, there were quite a few. We listed them last time. So notably, there was the 6th gen team who won their first two matches. Aoki first and then Kuma. But then the third match, it was Ryoha, and she lost, and then fell on the floor and apologized a lot. So they were dressed as pirates, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah, I like it.
Not sure about Shiori, Oshilin, what she was.
She was supposed to be a cook. I don't know.
It's kind of steampunk pirates from the.
By the way, I just noticed because I'm looking at the image, and it looks like Juna's costume has like real big breasts or whatever.
Yeah,
I don't know. It's funny.
Yeah,
she has like a sword.
It kind of looks most fantasy gaming style. Like also Yuzuki's head.
Yeah, I wonder if it's from an anime or a game or something. But,
yeah.
I don't know, but I'm a pirate now.
I saw your tweet. I'm a pirate. Then we had the Kumamoto team with Ruchan, so dressed as Kumamon, I guess. Well, not really as Kumamon, just as bears, I guess. They lost right away. It was I think it was Miku who lost. You had Yokonian with Hatsu and whoever is the last one. Let's forget. They lost right away. No, they lost at the second time, I think. And then you had the Nemutai unit. So Kohaku and Rinka. So when they introduced them, it was like Yaruki Arimasen. Like this, you had Rinka half sleeping the whole time, simply looking as usual. It went pretty far. Actually, it was interesting because the four units who went to semifinals, and so they all at least have a B-side. And out of the 4 units, 3 were fully Kenkyusei units.
Oh, okay.
So one was 2 AKB D3, one was the one who won was AKB D3, HKT D3, second gen of NGT, who I think joined in June, like super recently. And the last unit was Eretan and Oda Erina, so Joe's new Oshi. But yeah, three units out of the 4, including the winner being Kenkyusei, is a bit unexpected, but it's pretty nice, I think.
Who won, by the way?
So it's Kyoka D3, and with her HKT D3, I forgot the name. I don't know the HKT draftees.
Yeah.
But that's about it for especially for SKE. It went pretty quick.
Yeah. Okay, then let's go to the graduated members news. We got finally some Masana back.
Actually, it's not a Masana news. It's a Watanabe Miyuki news because she was Team S for a year.
Indeed.
Yeah.
People maybe
for free theater performance maybe.
Yeah, and 3 singles taking a spot in Senbatsu. A nice spot on top of that. No, but anyway, yeah, I love Miyuki, so I was pretty happy with that. So yeah, she was back after 2 years of hiatus because of the Yoshimoto non-compete clause, whatever, where she was only doing events in China, these kind of things, and a lot of members went to see her live. A lot of NMG members, of course, but also some quite a few AKB members and Masana. So at first I was like, "What the fuck is Masana doing there? Like, how does she even know Miyuki? She doesn't even know Sakaime, right?"
Yeah.
But no, yeah, they were together in Team S for a year. So then I realized that, and that's probably the reason. I think the highlight of the performance was obviously Zipper.
Yeah.
With a costume that was a bit more revealing than usual, and actually a lucky fan got the chance to unzip the dress. So the guy got the time of his life.
Yeah.
The time of the life of any fan, except maybe the one who's staying at Nakaerika's place. But
yeah.
Yeah. My princess.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, then we finish the news and we go to the theater roundup. We had 5 stages this week, starting off with a noon evening stage for Station Girls, another Station Girls. Then we got Yumana Seitansai, and then 2 more Station Girls. I don't assume anyone watched any of the stages.
Nope.
Good. Then we are finished.
I'm at least trying to skim through the Matome through Yumana, okay?
Okay, then.
But you're not giving me any time. No, well, look, I can't read that quickly. Look, I don't have 0.5 seconds.
Yeah.
No. I remember she said she wanted to make a song for the members to dance to or something like she wants to make music for the members or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
And she's not graduating.
Not
yet.
Not yet. Yeah. Okay. Then let's go to the TV media roundup first with the Musubi and Jina special.
Yeah.
I actually skimmed through it because I saw some screen caps which kind of looked promising. So I skipped to the base, but screen cap came from and then.
So how was this week, Jeff? Was it a fantastic week or?
Yeah.
It's not a low case, so it must be good, right?
Yeah, no. This must be one of the good Musubi episodes, right? Like after a bad one, there's a good one. So
I don't even remember what the last one was. I just remember like the
last one was the gym. Oshiri. Yeah,
that's the last all I can remember. Okay. Yeah, so Joanna special. So we've got pretty much when she came back to Team S. And pretty much, so she was training for Kinali Punchline for the perf in... I don't even know what perf it was. Like, or they were on in red. Don't know what it was for, actually.
Me neither. I wouldn't be surprised if it was just a fake recording.
The stage looked like CDTV, probably, I'm not sure.
Okay.
Could be something else.
Yeah, so we got that. We've got some members talking about Jelena. Frankly, I didn't really care. So yeah.
Some MCs crying about Jelena.
But Jeff,
what
about the graduated members who said that or whatever that we feel so bad for graduating and leaving Jelena to carry all his burden all by herself.
That's actually the only part I watched because I like the MC, so I want to see why he's crying.
Yeah, and that's funny because like I can remember like pretty much for every Musubi at the beginning, like Tokui. So the one who was not Yoshimura, like it's maybe one month.
You know
I actually know his name. Yeah. It's been like a month since I know his name, but like pretty much it was like transparent in the show, and like for like maybe 2 months, like he's like I probably like even like him like better more than Yoshimura right now, because like. And it was, I don't even remember what, it was for SKEncore. So actually, like, he said he was a SKE fan. And like, I had no idea. And he's a Julina fan. So so he was talking with Julina and everyone at the end and talking about, the first gen who all graduated, just leaving Julina. And he actually cried. So I think he got he won some good points from the SKE fan.
Yeah, and maybe it's they try to push that on purpose after what happened with Top Lead.
Yeah.
Where once Nizuma left, everybody was like, okay, why for the other guy that nobody knows his name, nobody cares about him. Now he's doing like today he was doing the showroom. For the teams who lose at the Junken and go backstage, he was there doing the showroom with Komi and Okaberin, and it's like really weird to see him alone. Like, we still don't know who is this guy. Like, bring someone else instead. Yeah. And Yoshimura has.
We can't hear you at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, he went like Yoshimura for something like that.
As a bit of a reputation. I remember a TV show where they did a dokiri where this girl was chatting him in a bar.
We are losing you, Will.
Yeah. Ouais, bah, I lost you as well. I'm back.
So yeah, you were talking about Tokui.
Was I?
Well,
we didn't hear anything you said.
Okay, then let's go just to Ninja Nayo.
Well, whatever. Let's skip.
Yeah. So Ninja Nayo was normal episodes finally. We got Rinashu was Narupi, Kocham was Labyrinth, Ryoha was Ayamero, Otoha was Labyrinth, and Piyosu was Ayamero. And they were really funny, especially I think Ryoha was Ayamero because they were fighting about who has to continue the Ninja Nayo promotion. And
Ayamero was super sneaky, like because Ryoha doesn't know about the Ninja Nayo thing with Ayamero, so pretty much Ayamero is like, did you often go like to the main seat of Ninja Nayo? All right, yeah, pretty much. How many times did you go? Like she was pretty much just. It was funny because it was only like Mitsukichi and Ayamero who were on it. So Ryoha was like what? She knew something was bad was going to happen. She was like, what are you talking about? So. And actually, so they did. I think that's like the third time. I think she lost her game to loser penalty to someone else. So yeah.
But I think this time she won, right?
She lost against Ryoha.
No, Ryoha lost. Yeah.
Really, I just watched it yesterday, but.
They played for super long. I don't know how many points, or maybe actually she lost. And then they kept playing just for fun. I'm not sure, but they played quite a lot. And overall, Ayamero won. So I'm not sure.
Yeah. For Sanjay Nayo, we had Yumana's Mihopo versus Danchan. I didn't watch it. I don't know. Jeff, did you watch it?
No, I still have to. I have it open on my tab, but
okay. And nothing there. And the opposition. I still have to watch it later.
Well, really, you didn't. Yeah. That's like when they announced it. Pretty much okay. I really like when they do any sport. Yeah. But if you're just going to run and they didn't even they just run around the stadium, so it was not even like where you could see anything. So just like a full episode of just watching. I don't even know. I mean,
it felt like watching the athleticism championships on TV at night. It's
with the guy doing the commentary on a very like monotone and monotone tone. So it was Oh, she's first. Oh, she's second now. Oh, but
I'm.
My God.
I was watching this right now, like muted while talking with you guys. This is so boring.
Nothing to see. There's nothing.
And to see. I love running. Like I'm a runner. I like running, but this is not what you show for a TV show. Like they could have made this interesting in some other, like Jeff said, a scenery would be nice.
Yeah.
Or dividing it into different, there's all kinds of ways to make it more interesting.
Well, Bob Sapp jumping on them in the middle. I don't know, something.
Some Batsu game with the water or something like that.
Yeah.
So it was then just running. So Yukonian won. So from I remember it was Yukonian, then Oha.
Yeah.
Then Yumana, I think. Then Naki. Then Juna, and then Ayamero.
Okay.
So it's pretty funny because for the two competition like Ryoha and Yukonian were first and second. So the Kitagawa jeans are good.
Yeah. I'd like to see actually because of the members there, Yumana Ryoha and Naki did the marathon this year. So I guess Yoko. Well, I'm not going to say Yokonan can do it because there's doing this and there's doing a whole marathon. But anyway, it would be nice to see her do it.
Yokonan was pretty tired at the end. That's funny because like Juna and Yoha, for example, they are like pretty much. Yeah, okay, I can like run another 5 kilometers, but yeah, like Yokonan run very hard to actually win.
Yeah.
So I don't
She's
think
got
like
the determination.
Yeah, if it was longer, I think like Yoha would have won pretty easily.
Yeah.
But actually, I think so. Yokonan won something, so she has the right to enter some kind of competition. I think so. I think it's also a running event, maybe. But yeah, pretty boring.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, then we finish also the media roundup and we go to the discussion and talk about the request hour. I guess we just, since it's pretty long to talk about all these songs, we maybe just say which songs we liked or which.
What way are we going? 100 to 1 or 1 to 100?
I say 100 to 1.
All right, let's do that.
Yeah. But so anyway, we only could see the
last
one.
The
1 to 25.
Broadcasted, like only the last one. So,
yeah. We don't have too much to say, just if you like the song, I guess. Or...
Yeah, my song was 66.
Yeah, 60,
so yeah.
66, me too. Same song as Jeff.
Yeah. We got quite a lot of ties, even in the higher ranks, I think.
Well, the reason for the ties was that the vote, they didn't show how many votes they had, and there's a reason for that is because the vote count was very low.
Yeah, of course.
Because I think the most you could vote for was 6 times for one person.
Yeah. Unless you buy a ton of phones.
Well, okay, that's
which unless you are getting all the phones from your relatives, buying subscriptions and all to vote Suda to vote Suda #1 and give a big fuck off to AKS by paying them money, right?
But everyone else doesn't care.
Let's leave that for later.
Yeah. But I mean, like for SKEncore and stuff, we've got people who have many mobile accounts. So some of them, like the big spenders for SKEncore, I think they have a lot of mobile accounts.
Yeah, I'm sure. But that being said, usually, that's very few people. It's very few individuals.
Yeah, you don't do it for request hour.
You don't do that. Well. You might have the account, or
if you have them, you can do
expensive.
it. But nobody's getting additional accounts for request hour.
This, it's not a serious request. It wasn't a big request hour. It wasn't anything serious. We didn't get, no one got little CD. There wasn't any incentive, within the single to buy more CDs. We're going to give you a vote. There wasn't any of that.
Yep.
So the votes were very, very low. So that's why there's so many ties, I think.
Yeah. What I liked about this time, they had this You Can't Laugh SKE or SKE Laugh Challenge thing
that was
quite
the best.
often. Yeah. I guess they noticed after last year's anniversary it's pretty popular, so they brought it back. Oh, it was winter, not anniversary, but it was last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the best announcer in the world.
Oh my God.
The
news.
Yeah.
Reading the news.
Actually, on the first day it was Aya Meadow. I'm kind of curious what she was doing.
Oh yeah, Yamiro has got a pretty bad pronunciation.
Yeah.
Song-wise,
it's a bit sad that so even if it was the first request hour in 3 years, they didn't bring any graduated members to do some performances. Like I didn't expect them to bring Rena to do her Sotsugu song or Karea or what, but I don't know. For example, Nao did her duet with Rion. She did the solo version.
Yeah.
For example, and this could have happened.
Yeah, indeed. And there are nice songs for this one. Luckily, most of my favorite songs are entire. Still, there's some S songs, some E songs, which is nice.
They said like all the units from the E stage, they all ranked.
Yeah.
So that's good. And like pretty much the top of the ranks, there's a lot of event songs, so like some Passion for You songs.
Yeah, I like that Cosmos no Kyoku ranked on the first day. It's a nice song, which I like always to hear. Yeah.
So, like, what I liked about this requester is pretty much like old school requester, like the requester I actually liked. Because like the recent AKB ones.
Because you don't have NGT getting all the ranks.
I don't even care about that. But like on the AKB requester, like the first, like the MCs are bad.
Yeah,
are really bad. And there's no excuses because you've got hundreds of girls and like you can even like like take some girls who are good in MC and do a good MC with that. That's just like what the hell. And pretty much you've got a lot of songs. It's just okay, we've got these songs with 3 girls. Okay, do you want to learn the choreography? Yeah, no. So just like go up on a wagon and we're just going to and wave your hands and yeah, that's it. And we are going to put the songs in the background and here you go. So that time we've got no fucking wagons because it sucks, and we've got the full dance, the full choreography. That's actually like what I want to see in Requester. I want to see good MCs and see the songs. That's not difficult, but yeah, it hasn't been happening in the recent AKB ones. So very happy.
Yeah, I agree. Anything else for the first concert?
For the what? Sorry.
For the first one, like 100 to 76.
Not really. Like Will said, like Jeff said, we didn't really.
Yeah.
We can't really watch it.
Yeah,
I'm looking, and I'm like, I guess it's cool, but I really don't have anything to say.
Yeah, I like. Okay, then for the second day, for the second concert, I can say I like that Hazumisaki ranked, and we got Kamimura Kurashima double center, which is nice, young and fresh. And well, there's Oshibe to Meshibe, which I guess really like that. Then of course
she did. It was Nao said it was a bit of a special version at the end, so I'm curious to see that.
Yeah, and we have Coin on our for you guys.
Yeah, we voted it in at 66, so kind of cool, I guess. I don't know. That's probably just me and Jeff 2 votes. All of the other ones, it's like 1.4, 1.3, and it's all decimals.
Yeah. Also, what I think is the most.
Manasayo.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
Manasayo Nojima no Mura, which is the best version.
Yeah, because she was sick. Which I think is the most ridiculous is that they performed Kamigami no Ryokiki, and even though of course Juna wasn't there, but she was listed as being there. She was not said to be absent, and they still just played in VDR. Just kind of ridiculous.
What did you want?
Yeah, she's either
list
back. Yep.
Yeah, either list her as being absent or don't do it, but then let her perform. So you get the song, and she's technically there, but she isn't. But also we got the dance medley, which is awesome.
Nice. Yeah. But yeah, the Julina's solo song from the album.
Same for that.
So they, I'm not sure to understand exactly. Basically, they showed footage from her doing it at the concert, and and at the same time, it was Tani and Kano-chan singing. If
I think so.
If you understood correctly, but it's a bit weird.
They were humming it, or whatever. Yeah, they were singing it. Right? No, sorry, they were doing the chorus, or like the background. I don't know. Sorry.
Yeah, the singing.
That was a very.
Yep.
Yeah.
But my highlight was the dance medley, because of course they performed it in full, which means 7 minutes of S. And yes, my vote was better than yours. Other than that, Amino ranked. So I guess people really like to see all the King Kyusei, at that time mostly King Kyusei, perform it.
I think people just like the outfits.
Probably, yeah.
Well, if they should have voted for the King Kyusei song, maybe we would have won.
Yeah. Then, 50 to 26. Oh, and of course we got the gradation announcement at the end of the last one, but for 50 to 26, it started with Matsumo level. So, okay.
Yeah. Nice way to start a concert.
Yeah, but we got.
I wonder why
starting
she
slot
announced
later.
graduation.
Sorry, I just went to the toilet before the start. I don't need to go now. Can you delay it a bit and do something?
Yeah. And they did some fortune telling as the MCs.
On the Matsumo, it doesn't show who is the center for Escape.
Oh yeah.
But
I think it was Ryoha. Not entirely sure.
I think it may have. I don't know.
Because
I remember that Mio was talking about it. I wonder if she was not saying she was actually center.
I'm also not sure.
I think it may be Mio. I need to check that for sure.
I kind of think if Ryoha is there, they put Ryoha as center.
Well, it's also a matter of she knows her position and does she know the center position or not. I'm not sure who is doing it usually. Maybe, maybe her.
We got another absent VTR version, this time for Masana's creation song. And for 20, this Niju Ninshima no Uta, they actually performed it with every member appearing instead of just a VTR. So I know that Narupi got like a hairband with super long real grass on it because that's kind of a running.
Yeah,
actually, I think I always say that Aino Rule is the worst unit, but I think this one may be actually the worst one. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Also, we got Hokaku Race.
I'm not sure that Fire for Real is going to change a lot.
No, probably not. Some other nice songs. Kizashi.
Maya confirmed that she really took Kareano Station for her, no?
I mean, Lala isn't there as rivalry, so.
Well, it would be her. Well, you know what? It only got 29 because I could have gotten pretty well. I'm not sure if it would have gotten top 10, but it would have been much higher than that. But we didn't know which members would get what songs before voting, and I don't think Maya knew either. And so she just told everyone to vote for whatever song they wanted to. So, like 90%. Well, I'm not gonna. A lot of my fans just voted for their favorite song and not Kareano Station.
Yeah. Okay. Then guess we can go to the day we actually all watched.
Yeah.
25-1.
This started way better than the previous one. Kinjireta Futari with Yukina and Nono, and compared to Matsumurabu, it's night and day.
Yeah, they were making some jokes that Yukina hasn't performed the song in months.
Yeah. In the MC, Nono-chan was like, this guy isn't appearing at all in the theater. So
yeah. On 24 we got. Yeah, on 24 we got Ichito Ichito, which of course is II and Kano-chan, II and ID double center, but unless they sing the full version, the second half with II has no singing part, which is kind of annoying.
Yeah, in the MC, that's what they said. Like, they said, if they just did the part with the angels, and
yeah,
pretty much.
That's the problem with the split in half song time. But this just means we gotta get it into top 3. Then everything's fine. Yeah, then we got Hungry Lion, which kind of surprised me that it's so high. I didn't know it was such a popular unit.
Nick Power voted it.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah,
that was my other song I voted.
So
yeah, what could I say? It was
because I don't even
for my eyes.
I don't even know whose fans voted for that.
Yeah,
I have no idea.
Maybe Yucatan.
I think Yucatan. I think Yucatan.
Yeah, her current fans. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, because Kuma got her center. Danshan, many voted for next position. So yeah.
Then we got Yudat Nomai, of course. This is kind of stable ranker. Everyone likes the 6th generation and so on.
Well, it's pretty low.
Yeah,
that's what I thought when I saw. I'm like, fuck, this is low.
It's low indeed. Guess when Kautan's gone, it's gonna be higher again.
Please.
Yeah. And then we got Mino Medi, for example.
No. We had the new Kizaka song.
Yeah.
Dadeka no Mimi with Yunana new.
Yeah, I skipped it, so I don't remember.
It's what the one with the kitchen gloves, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's funny because those kinds of the only time I see those kinds of gloves for performances are the one who's shining in the dark. But those ones don't, so it's pretty weird.
Yeah.
Hey, I actually like it.
Yeah, I like the song.
Yeah, and then the most important song of the night, Maya no Meri.
Yeah.
Because Maya centered it, so in another Rena song taken.
Yeah.
Very good.
We just keep on going, man.
Yeah. And then again, Amoide Ijo without Yurina, of course. And
what was there in between? Oh, there was Old Hag 7, Hard no Doku Senken. It's weird. These units with 2 members, or like the one before with. So apparently, the fans of Suda and Barbecue, so we know what they voted for. But still, she placed Matsumurabu, and they placed the one with the 2 of them in Tani. Then you had Nao, who got a good rank, and they still placed Maria, Furumarion, Oshimeshi, and Egochan and Churi also. So it seems fans don't all follow the orders of you're a Churi Oshi, you're supposed to vote for Cross. Actually, many, but especially this one is pretty high. So many didn't just vote for the obvious Cross and voted for that. So it was pretty interesting. I was expecting that in the top it would be only generation songs or songs like Passion for You with the center who usually never centers anything, or the one unit for each member that we know the fans are supposed to power vote. And no, actually there's still quite a lot of songs like that.
Right. And by the way, talking about Old Hags 7, they did Through the Night, so I don't know what day it was. It was they pretty much took the oldest members in SKE to perform it, and somehow it was
the Midnight Stage members, more or less.
But you've got Dasu in that, and that wasn't the goal of this this unit. So yeah.
No Sato Kaho, no Yukina.
By the way, can I say something about the stupid little
No.
For me, the most disappointing song was number 12. No, sorry, no. What was the one? Was that it? It was the most boring song of all time. With is that it? I'm trying to remember.
With Minarun
maybe
and Yuki-chan.
Yeah, I'm looking at the members, but it's the most boring song of the
it's super
that
boring.
K2 stage. Is that it? Kimi Tsuta?
maybe.
Yeah.
The last unit, right?
There's nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like the AKB version.
Garbage units.
It's the worst. This is the worst song I've ever had the displeasure of watching in the stage. It makes me yawn. Like, honestly, when I saw it in the theater, I really almost fell asleep. I freaking yawned. I was yawning straight in their faces. There's nothing good about that song. Get that garbage out. How did it rank 12th? Even if I was held at gunpoint by my Oshiman saying, if you don't vote for this, I hate you or whatever, I would not vote for it. So I don't know who the hell would vote for that.
Okay, then other for that we have All Fest from now.
Homoide Joe.
Yeah.
I cannot believe that like Julina was not in good shape enough to do 2 songs, but like we know you guys voted for it because you're Julina fans, but we want to keep the surprise for the it instead, and then she had to apologize. It was a bit weird.
Yeah.
Okay, we have then All Fest from now, which is of course nice that there's solo song gets in. And
So they did Junigatsu no Kanguru with Kuma-chan.
Yeah, they did. That was very good.
Kuma, yeah, it was Ryoha and Kuma.
That was very, very good.
Is it the first time that it's?
I'm trying to remember, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah, at least
because I think
from concerts we saw. Yeah.
Yeah, because I think they used to give it usually to a 5th gen girl more often, like since it was same as Miyamae.
Yeah.
Not sure. Maybe I'm wrong. But, well, anyway, it's not like there's a lot of 5th gen girls left anyway. But,
yeah, it makes more sense like to have a 6th gen with Ryoha.
Yeah.
Good. Then
Kochan number 8. That was it was pretty good. I didn't expect the Panda Army the Panda Gundam to be that powerful.
Yeah.
Especially when you see at SKEncore or even at Handshakes, like, okay, she has a few very dedicated fans, but other than that, not that much. So going from not even ranking at SKEncore to getting 8th at Request Tower is
okay, but let's be serious. This Request Tower wasn't very serious. It's not. Well, we don't know because we don't know the amount of votes here.
Yeah, we don't know many votes. The 8th place is
Yeah, but for example, I mean, like she did, she did better than Cross or that.
That's true.
Quite tough surprise actually.
Yeah. But you're right.
Well, anyway.
And number 7. Talk about that, huh?
It's nice. I guess you voted Yoshi.
Okay.
Safe Cookie
the detective. Yeah.
It's always cute to watch.
So is that that's the Kuma song?
Yeah, I love the costumes.
Yeah, they are so
the glasses, it's so good.
To be honest, I don't like the glasses that much, but
for some members I like it somewhat.
Yeah.
Is that officially the song you have to vote for if you're a Kumaoshi, or how does it work?
Yeah,
pretty much. So. Yeah, that's our only song.
And I see that there was Maya in that song. How did you cope? How did you manage?
What did you mean? How did I manage? I was looking at Maya. What do you mean?
Okay.
But I could have. I would make one little change to the lineup, to be honest, and then it would be pretty good.
You go out and Naki.
Why I go out?
I don't know. It's the first one.
Sure, whatever. I don't care, but go ahead.
Okay. 6 was Marugi Balava. And so next position.
It was. I don't know it would rank good, but it's still a bad song.
Yeah, I don't like the song. I don't like the outfits very much.
I want to love that song. I really want to, but I can't. Like the costumes, the song, the MV.
Yeah.
No.
Good member choice though.
It's the best. Like, yeah, at the time it was pretty much like all my favorites in one unit.
Yeah. And then now with Office.
Yeah, so the only song which is not a SKE song, yes. I still don't really like that song, but whatever. It's nice. It's nice to see her. See her ranking well. But by the way, she. No, I don't remember if I said it the other time, but she. Like we haven't heard about her mini album for like I don't know. It was almost a year ago, the contest. But it's coming sometime in the winter, and there should be five songs or something like that. There is 5 songs, she said, but I don't know if it's including this one or not. I think including this one. But there's no official news, and but like fans keep asking her in handshake, and that's what she answers every time.
Is she? Well, I guess you don't know, but is it also solo songs?
No idea.
Okay.
Yep. Then on number 4, we have Kiseki no Yusegon.
That's a Passion for You song, right?
Yep, that's the Ego-chan's Passion for You song.
Well, she has many of them.
Yeah, but that's, I guess, the most popular.
Yeah.
Will your connection?
Yes, thing to say.
Let's talk about Moeka. Maybe he's going to come back.
Yeah.
Moeka. Oh man, it's bad. He's not going back for Moeka. It's really bad.
I like how he just keeps talking.
Okay. Well, we are in the top 3.
Sorry? Huh? What? No, wait. No, I don't know. I heard the Ego-chan song, and then what? Yeah. Yes.
We lost you.
I heard the Ego-chan song is number 4, and then it cut. I don't know what you're talking about. I heard Moeka as well.
Yeah, about you. You're gone. Mostly.
Okay.
That's very weird. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, then.
All right, number 3. The return. Return of the King.
Surprise, surprise.
Wow, I never would have thought of that, huh?
I like the back dancers. So we have Ai, Pierce, Suzuran, and Kamimura as back dancers, which is nice. The rest, whatever.
It's okay.
Really, I like tall and slim back dancers on this song, actually. And
Come on,
all small.
You can't put a skeleton like Mio there. That would be
dare say that like Ai was fat in that costume, please.
It's not even about fat. I don't care. Just I want tall girls, not short ones.
Like on the usual Akaipin costume, but it wasn't the Akaipin costume, so I don't care. Like for the actual Akaipin costume, I want a tall girl for sure, but yeah.
But even like just to go along with Julina's style, actually, I think it would be better. But anyway, whatever. The point is Julina still didn't manage to win Request Hour.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like she can win with AKB, but not at home.
No. 2 is.
Especially, I think that with her hiatus and all, she was expecting probably the fans to really power vote her for a return and all, and she was probably quite frustrated at just finishing.
She's probably crying,
especially when you see the number 1.
Yeah.
No.
Well,
okay then.
that's who did the job when she wasn't there, so come on.
By the way, about a Kaipin Hill. Apparently, she did. She apparently wasn't doing. I don't know which member said it, but apparently she wasn't doing the practice very well.
And she wasn't there either.
No.
So that's she's back, but not back.
Okay, then number 2, the KenQ system, which I guess makes kind of sense.
Makes sense, yeah.
It was
You are again not to understand, and I think the stream stopped.
Did it?
to the center and then
Yeah, we are
to the
off.
MC
Oof.
today, but
Will the stream stop?
Well, we just have to go. But yeah, like KenQ song is pretty much makes sense. You've got a lot of members.
Wait.
Some
Are we recording?
No, the stream is stopped.
So don't talk then. I guess I don't know.
Yeah.
we know they always do well.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
It's back.
Wonderful.
Okay, let's just restart from wherever we were.
You made a kite on.
Kite on, yeah.
Yeah. So
And,
people like the KenQ song. And I like the song.
They
too.
do.
It's a nice song. Really nice one.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, it was kind of nice. I think we can agree that we wanted to see this one more than the number 1 song, right?
There was no number 1 song.
Be number 1.
There was no number 1.
Come on.
Oh, really?
Just let them have that one. Like what's even like, who cares really?
I'm just being annoying. That's all.
But yeah, I mean, it's like it's way easier for a generation song to rank high, but yeah, it would have been good. But come on, just let Kaotan and Dasu have the number 1. Really, it's not that important, and at least it was like.
Oh no, I know. I'm just.
You're going to like Chui is going to chew you up.
That's
on
why.
Twitter.
I think that's why I was saying that. Yeah, no, I actually don't care about the number. I actually thought it was cute that they got number 1. I thought it was kind of cool. But I want Will to come back before we talk about that.
Well, I see on Skype, but I don't know if he's hearing us.
I don't think so.
Oh, his other account left on Skype, by the way. So I don't know if it's recording. Can you hear the voice on Twitch?
I don't know. Yeah, Twitch is working. I guess he left with the account he's talking.
Yeah. Part of the.
Well, I think he's too emotional to talk about the first place.
Yeah.
He's overcome by emotion.
So I guess while we're waiting for him to come back.
Oh, there's he.
He's back.
Oh.
Okay, we waited for you for number 1.
Yeah, I think it's too much for him.
He was just so happy.
Yeah, too emotional. I can understand.
Yeah.
Then someone else, go ahead.
He joined with his other account. Hold on.
Yep.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, Will, are you ready? You okay?
Yeah, but where is my? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm still streaming. No.
Yeah, you are.
Go ahead. Attends, let me check something.
Okay, then we gotta talk about one.
No. Let him. We need to wait for him.
Wonderful.
Wait, what is he doing?